This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? It's PSG. They take on Newcastle United live on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And there's nothing quite like the feeling of the opening match day in the Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Newcastle United.
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow 3 in midfield, and then a back 4 where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
And here's the Newcastle formation. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Ferreira. And support available. Excellent vision. Could be a chance. Disappointment, couldn't direct it on target.
Well, they should have taken the lead there, and what a good start that would have been.
And PSG pushing forward with options available. He's in with a chance. Out of trouble. Well, they survived the attack. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembele, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's a unique talent, isn't he? The way he can beat defenders, he can dictate the tempo of the game. Suddenly when he gets on the ball, fans get off their seats. Such an exciting, entertaining player.
Oh, wait a minute. Look what's happening.
Pace of the break, they burst out from the back so quickly, and once through, he slots it away nicely. It's a quality finish.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Sandro Tonali. Guimarães. Determined defending. Now breaking at pace is always a possibility. They might be through here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. It was so quick to get out from the back, and as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Could be threatening, and tossing through. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, it's a lovely pass to thread it through. Real awareness to spot the run. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. Oh, good vision. Nice looking move. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, it's an impressive ball to put him through. Really sharp vision to create the chance. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Yohan Wissa. Teammates available. And let's give credit to the defending. Ready to break, perhaps. Dembele. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here we can see it again. You do have to feel for the keeper. He's left completely exposed at the back, and he never really had much of a chance. Poor defending, you have to say.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Bruno Guimarães. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, then there to tidy up. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. So here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. Oh, nice ball. Genuine chance. Oh, that's a fine save. Pacho. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. And teammates around him. Bruno Guimarães. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Oh, this could be menacing. Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. Nuno Mendes. A real opening now. Must finish. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. And easily intercepted. Now, who can he play it to? Chance here. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a brilliant attacking display. So much quality in the final third. And the finishes have been really clinical. The back line just doesn't have the answers. They need to organise themselves quickly, or this could be a heavy defeat for them.
Into the final 20 minutes. Mendes. And the advantage is with PSG. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back.
That's class, that. Now I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Right, time to bring you a scoring update from the Benfica match. Alex Scott has the information for us.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved. And once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. They're now behind by 1 with 77 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And PSG showing good width here. Oh, a sensational stop!
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? His reflexes are absolutely outstanding.
And he has options available. And really tried to blast that one, but not an effort he's going to enjoy watching back later.
Oh, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that sort of distance?
And Newcastle unable to hang on to the ball. And a brisk run. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League. The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. Next on EA TV. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And it really should be an energetic league phase contest, this, in the Champions League. It's Sporting against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, they both got off to a flyer, 3 points apiece, and I'm sure this is going to be a real competitive match. Promises to be a great contest. I can't wait.
That's a good-looking ball. He can't hold on to it. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And then it's brilliant technique. He opens up his body beautifully and catches it right on the sweet spot. That's a superb strike.
So on they go again. Will there be a response from Sporting here? There needs to be. Trincao. Possession one. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. And he might be through here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Kocherashvili. Clever defending. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Well, new developments at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Let's join Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 18 minutes on the clock.
Will it be? And in the back of the net for PSG, their lead extended to 2 now.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And then once Dembele is through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he goes for power, makes great contact, and it flies into the net. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Pedro Gonçalves. Kuhlmann. Suarez. Now with Trincao. And Sporting looking creative here. And let's give credit to the defending. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Out of play, PSG throw-in forthcoming. Ferreira. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex, might be a chance here. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper though. He's been completely exposed, but once he's through, it's a neat finish, very cool and collected.
Well, apologies to Alex for having to cut her off when we did. Just to clarify, Leverkusen did score in that game, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. He's in with a chance. Must finish. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him, and then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Pedro Gonçalves. Morten Hjulmand. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. Committed challenge. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Sue, and giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, I'm sure the keeper's sick of the sight of him, been peppering the goal.
Substituição para o Paris Saint-Germain.
So the second half underway, and certainly an uphill climb for Sporting here. Morten Hjulmand. Trincao. Plenty of support here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish too.
Right, so I believe there's been a change to the scoreline at the Bernabeu. With confirmation, here's Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They're back in this now.
Alex, apologies, I have to jump in because this could be a chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, look at this really clever move. It's such great skill to beat the defender. And all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alex off there. Just to confirm, Monaco have scored in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. And I'll tell you what, we're excited about this game already. Live coverage, as always, on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, it's one I'm looking forward to. Always a great atmosphere.
Free kick is what's been given. Oh, danger here. Here's Fabian. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now, the situation has changed in one of the other games, I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Napoli. They're now behind by 1 with 65 minutes played.
Now, forgive me, Alex. This could be an opportunity. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. Just to confirm, Napoli have scored in that game. And that game is on a knife edge now, level at 2-2. And easily intercepted. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Opportunity it is. And foiled only by the crossbar. Opportunity. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Now, someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us. He's in behind. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and PSG very much in control.
Well, they've been excellent and thoroughly deserved to win this. Some of the attacking players been a pleasure to watch. They just look so dangerous when they go forward. If I was a defender, I definitely wouldn't want to play against this team.
Out of play then, corner awarded. Time for a change then. Trying to pick out a teammate. Still not clear. Zeno Debast. And keeping possession. Genuine chance. And able to get a body in the way. And that will do it for this game anyway. And it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Yeah, another good result, another 3 points. It's a pair.
Ousmane Dembélé in the spotlight. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? Hello, wherever you're watching from the Spanish Basque region. This is the Estadio San Mamés in Bilbao. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And it's a league phase game that certainly should get pulses racing in the Champions League. It's Athletic Bilbao against Paris Saint-Germain.
I can't wait for this one today. The atmosphere is buzzing, and I'm hoping the football lives up to it.
And a look at the lineup for Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. A danger here as he runs at them. And it's opening up. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, I thought we were going to see an early goal here. And what a start that would have been for them. But the keeper did so well to keep it out.
Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. Opportunity it is. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here it is again, and all credit to the goal scorer, but you've got to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that covered for me, and no wonder he's frustrated with himself.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ruiz de Galarreta. Williams. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
And PSG using width to good effect. Well, it could be on for him here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about. Just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
So 2-0 now. Ruiz de Galarreta. It's with Williams. With an astute piece of defending. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details. Alex, apologies, I have to jump in because this could be a chance. Can he put it away? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. But even then, it's far from easy. He does just enough under pressure, and then finishes it brilliantly. It's a really nice goal.
So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. Teammates available. Showing good situational awareness. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game. He's in behind. Can they stop it going in? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And a change to the scoreline in the Dortmund game. Alex Scott, who has found the net.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It's now 1-0 with 34 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Well, Athletic come away with it. A smart stop here. Well, the cross could help them. Super stop. Substitution it is for PSG. Corner kick played in. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And so the first half has come to an end here at the San Mamés. So much to like about Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, and he's been excelling out there.
Yeah, and he's made life miserable for the keeper today. Chance after chance all over the place and tucked his goals away with real confidence.
Well, the ball is rolling again, and no getting away from it. PSG very much bossing it in the first 45. And a good tackle. Nersch. Now with Hakimi. Could be threatening. He's in with a chance. Keeper was there to meet it. And a free kick here.
Dos cambios simultáneos en el Athletic de Bilbao. A descansar la banda con el 23, Roberto Navarro. Y con el 16, Ruiz de Galarreta. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 7, Alex Berenguer. Y con el 14, Laporte. Y vamos con una sustitución.
To dispossess your opponent.
Sale del partido.
And he's in. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's take another look. It's a perfect way to pass from Dembele, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's a second goal.
Now jumping in because this is a chance. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot in the end.
Just went for power rather than accuracy. Should have scored.
For understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. Just to confirm, Arsenal did find the net in that match, and they're in front at the moment by 2 goals to 1. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Sunset. Showing a real will to win the ball. Could be threatening. In behind. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look how he gets his head up, spots the run. It's a lovely pass. And he finishes it off with a calm, tidy touch. It's a really well-taken goal.
It's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And the shot. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, I'll tell you what, we're excited about this game. Surely! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And once through, he slots it away nicely. It's a quality finish.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Now the counter-attack looks on. He might be through here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, the move was all about the lightning pace of the break. They burst out from the back so quickly. And then as soon as Dembele's through on goal, you're confident that he's going to finish. He opts for power, and it just flies into the back of the net.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They're back even at 3-3 with 86 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. And PSG giving it away. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some...
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello to you. The Parc des Princes here in Paris is our venue today. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who'll provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Europe's Premier Club competition. This, the league phase. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, what an important game this could prove to be. If all goes to plan, they should have a playoff place secured. They'll need the crowd support today just to give them that extra push, though.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
Potentially riveting 90 minutes in front of us. Tottenham Hotspur with the kickoff. Hakimi. Nesh. And acres of space for PSG out wide. Chances on. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, that was a good attempt, and they're unlucky not to be in the lead. They've started really well, and they would have deserved that, you've got to say.
Simons. Romero. And the equation looks like this. Will the fans be celebrating a place in the playoffs today?
Yeah, but they're going to need a little help from the other fixture if that's to happen today. I think the manager will just have them focused on getting the result, though, and then see where they land come full time.
Well, a goal update to bring you in the Arsenal game. Alex Scott has all the news for us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They've scored the opener here with 11 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become...
Oh, the through-on goal!
And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him, and then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
Rolling again. That should shake up Spurs a bit. News coming through. A goal has been scored at the Metropolitano. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. They're the first on the score sheet here with 21 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And quite simply wide of the target. Couldn't get it through. And PSG pushing to add to the lead. It'll be a corner. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Well, plenty of toing and throwing inside the box, but the keeper claimed it. Spurs a bit sloppy in possession here. Plenty of support here. From a long way out. Well, the accuracy wasn't quite there.
That's a pretty good effort. It's not far away. Still a great chance to increase their lead, though.
Palhinha. It's with Porro. Given away by Tottenham. Useful possession they're in. This could level it. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Dembele. Hakimi. Given away by PSG. Palhinha. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Solanke. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Ousmane Dembele. And the referee sounding the second half into action. PSG with the lead. Able to skip past his man. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Could be. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, this is so smooth. Look how he slips past his marker. And from that kind of distance, you back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. He's on the run. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Now, just a quick reminder that we have more live football for you to enjoy.
It looks like there's an opening.
And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And once he's through, he stays cool under pressure and just slots it home. It's a superb finish.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Lovely weight, needs composure. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay. It's great vision from Dembele to set up the chance. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Dominic Solanke. Given away by Tottenham. Minge. Dembele. Oh, a touch too heavy there.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Teammates available. Opportunity here. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. That's a good pass. Well, PSG have it back now. Maybe dangerous here. And it's opening up. That's a superb challenge. And the throw into Spurs. Spurs have decided to make a double substitution. Good tackle taken away. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Frankfurt. The luck was definitely with the goalkeeper on this one. It hit the post and it went out of play. It remains 3-2 with 79 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Marquinhos with the block. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Pressure on the keeper. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Could be threatening. Through and goal. And ball by the post. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
goal again here, and it's a decent effort initially, but he follows it up well, picks up the loose ball, and his finish, it's so composed.
And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some good finishes too. It was actually easy in the end.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he was class today, and so were his teammates. They'll be happy with the result. Everything positive seemed to go through him, and he thoroughly deserves all the praise that he's getting.